Hello there, it's Sarah, Mrs. McGrath, with Counseling Through the Chaos. So, I am just making a really brief video today to tell you a little bit about my channel and a little bit about myself because I haven't done that before. So, I actually started Counseling Through the Chaos. It was just a random name for a YouTube channel because of my job. I needed a way to upload videos to send out invitations and information about these free trainings for staff and high school students that I was doing after school. And I call it my mental break time. So I didn't have any other platform or method of creating a video, and then I had to upload it and was, able to share it. So it was just on a whim. I, came up Counseling Through the Chaos because that's kind of how I feel like my life is, kind of chaotic. So that's where the channel started. It was just a way for me to upload videos and then send them out to staff and students. And then when March of 2020 came around and all of the schools shut down, I was trying to find another way to reach students. And I was like, you know what? Why can't I just do mini counseling lessons and strategies and create videos and upload it to the channel and share that with my kids that I was seeing, and also maybe some kids that I wasn't able to see, but they could still access videos, and even parents too, to get extra information. So that's where my channel started. It was just kind of just an easy place to upload video. So I didn't really think about doing a, hey, this is who I am and what I do kind of thing. So I am a counselor. I have been doing therapy for, oh my goodness, I started, in 2005, I was doing my practicums and interning. And so then in 2006, I started my first job, and I was a counselor in a school building. So I was a school counselor for 11 years. So I know a lot of the ins and outs of schools and, what they do, how they work, how they run, how educators, how they educate, what's important to them, and what their struggles are. Before that, while I was working on my master's in counseling, I worked as a behavior trainer. And I worked in St. Louis school district that is for special education. And I worked self-contained, mostly cross-categorical autism spectrum classrooms, doing the behavior training. And I did that for about 4.5 years. So I have some interesting experience in that regard, from coming from knowing about special education, IEPs, music therapy, OT, PT, speech therapy, behavioral therapy. So I did, I was deep into that, and I really enjoyed it a lot. I learned a lot and met some pretty amazing kids. So then I moved into my interning, and I interned for the Division of Youth Services in my county, and I worked with juvenile delinquents. Most of them were from inner city St. Louis, teenagers, ages 13 to about 17. So I did that for about 9 months. And then I also was, it's volunteer, you don't get paid, but interned for secondary and elementary school counseling as well. So I got that experience that last year. Sorry, my email is really going crazy right now. And then moved into a school counseling position, and I worked there for 11 years, kindergarten, first and second graders, did all the good stuff that counselors do. And I'll be honest, I got pretty burnt out and decided to leave. And this is my 4th year doing the job that I'm doing now, which is called the school liaison. And what I do is I work for a non-for-profit that's in our community, and I provide therapy services within the schools and help families and the schools with resources, supports, and I get to do more long-term, a little more in-depth therapy. Now with COVID, I'm not sure too much about groups, but one of my passions is group therapy. I love doing group therapy. I do a lot of social skills, friendship therapy, behavior management with the younger kids. And this past school year, even through COVID, I had some pretty amazing high schoolers that were really dedicated to doing group, and it was fantastic. We, worked a lot on trauma and anxiety and depression and self-love, just really great experience. And I've gotten to learn a lot in the past 3 years since changing jobs. So I am a certified school counselor K to 12 in my state, and I am also a certified diagnostician K to 12 in my state. And I am this close. I'm so close right now to being finished. I have to basically finish out a couple weeks of supervision and then turn in all of my paperwork to the state, and I will be a licensed counselor as well in my state. And a little more information about that. I am not young. So it was kind of one of those things like, oh, I'll work as a school counselor or a diagnostician, and then I'll retire, and then maybe somewhere once my kids are grown up and they leave, I'll go back and I'll work on that licensure part. Well, I just, I don't know. It just happened, and it was a really great opportunity for me to grow and learn when I changed jobs at like age 38. So I'm going to be 41 soon, and even at 41, I'm still learning and growing. For one thing, created this channel, and I'm utilizing it hopefully to help people, parents, staff, kids of all ages, in some way to access resources or, gain something. And that's the point of it, really. I am not fancy. As you can see, this is my office where I work at my house. I'm not real fancy. I'm just kind of me, which can be a little like counseling through chaos, I feel like a lot of us can relate to that, though. I don't do fancy videos. I'm pretty real. I mess up in the middle of them. Yeah, my kids will wander down sometimes. So anyway, that's a little bit about my experience in working and my credentials. I am always learning, always wanting training, always trying to do something different, think outside the box. So this is part of it, and in hopes to reach even a couple of people. So that's, it's not to get rich or anything. It's just to help. So in my videos, what I like to do is I like to have a theme. I love to read stories. I love bibliotherapy. Stories relate to anyone of any age. So I really love to share a story, and then strategies that maybe I've tried, or that work for me. And then some other ideas and things just to help. So even one strategy, one idea to maybe help somebody move through a hard time or something to help uplift them, to me, that's success. And that's what I want to do, and is be helpful and help you be the best that you can be. So that's the basis of my videos. A little more personal information about me, since I'm sharing. I have been married to my high school sweetheart for 18 and a half years. We've been together, oh my gosh, maybe like 24 years. We met when I was 17. We've been together ever since. So, uh, we have two boys. I have Irish twins. My kids are less than a year apart. They are 8.5 and 9.5 as of right now. Um, and both of my kids have mental health diagnoses and struggles. So it is not something that is foreign to me at all. I live it every single day. I have one child with ADHD anxiety, and my other child has a newer diagnosis, which has been a little bit more of a difficult process of disruptive mood disorder. So I understand I understand moms and dads and grandparents and teachers, the tantrums, the fits, the emotional breakdowns, the struggles, the hyperness, the lack of focus. I understand all of those things. I am not a perfect parent by any means. And I think that people need to be reassured that, we make mistakes and that it's okay. So I'm all right with throwing myself out there and messing up. This is who I am. So I just want to thank you for viewing. And if something helps, I'm very grateful that you've watched. A couple other things about me before I go. I I love things like I love cats. We have two cats. I love animal print. I love bright colors, especially purple. I love to read. You can see my cat. She's right. There's Dandy. She's right there, sneaking in. She's trying to get through to the Jack and Jill there. I just, yeah, I'm just me. So anyway, I welcome you to my channel. I welcome you to search through the videos. I'm going to be adding more as we go. I am hoping to add, since I'm unable to be in the schools and do large group trainings, hoping to add some of those mental break time presentations that I have done, and then add some new ones as the year progresses. So welcome to Counseling Through the Chaos. We can get through this together. And just remember that, we all fail sometimes. Life is messy, and we just gotta keep going, keep moving forward. So happy to meet you, and hopefully you can find something on my channel that is helpful for you. All right, take care. Bye.